Finally, I'm batting 4. Where I should be.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this present.
Alright. Thank you, Quick
Next will be the
Pitching,
cleanup hitter, Zach
for
as the switch hitter will bat
keeping
right-handed here.
the
This guy
inning alive.
loves hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching, hitting over 350 on the year against left-handed pitching.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Oh, jeez,
In the
nice
dirt
man.
Here.
Oops.
Here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
I was. There we go. Yes, I get it.
With 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Yeah, that was a good take.
Drilled right back up the middle.
There we go.
And that's through for a hit.
Not my best at
Nice
bats,
execution right there.
but
Dan kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the.
yes, I get it.
Up the
I
middle.
get it. You don't need to tell me every single time I leave the flipping game for a good while. Oh my goodness.
Comes set. The 0-1. Pitch popped up.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring. Go hard.
And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over.
So he picked up.
Now at the plate here is Jeremy De La Rosa. He did not play
He
last
picked up
night, but clearly back
2
in the
hits.
starting 9 for this one.
De La Rosa.
This one's down to third. He's right there. And there are 2. Away.
Get it.
Leading off the inning, it'll be
And
Zach
leading off
Ross.
for the Vikings,
They'll look to spark the
third
offense and
baseman,
even things up.
Zach Ross.
And that's
Oh, that-
inside for a ball, 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early.
Wrong
He's trying to
team.
find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can
There we
find the feel
go.
of that thing moving
Take a
forward.
look. Take a
And
look.
a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
2 singles.
A lot of smiles
And
to go around on the
2
offensive
plate
side.
appearances
First time
and
through
2
the order.
singles.
That's already their 6th hit
Make
today as
him
a team.
2 for 2.
So now into the box is Sam Hilliard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now they've got him in a rundown.
God
And
dang
they've got
it.
the runner hung up between first and second. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in. Next to hit is Zach
third baseman, number
Ross.
16.
Singled in his last at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center
Nah,
field.
god dang it. Mother
He's
flipper.
under it, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning.
Yeah.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to
leading
go.
off
And that'll give way to the third baseman,
third baseman,
Zach Ross.
Though you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of
Yeah,
the back
I
end
seriously-
of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus.
Nah.
Stuff diving all
Oh,
over
man.
the plate. It's
Come
gotten
on.
a lot tougher to scratch across
Give
runs
me
against
another
these teams' bullpens.
plate appearance.
Next up, Andrew Kisner. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far.
I'm getting the runner at home.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
Nope. No, never mind.
And there's out number 2.
Hey, this was a pretty
Really?
tight game. Got a little bit of
You
everything.
couldn't give me another plate appearance. Really? Ugh, crap, man.
minor league baseball.
Let's go, buddy.
Now into the box, Zach Ross, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Yeah, that was a call strike anyway.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
There we go. Nice take,
right
Ross.
That fastball
Nice take.
very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Ooh.
If you're on the mound right here, why
I'm
not
just,
continue to climb the ladder?
I'm just
if he's
fighting to stay alive, man.
Hit hard up the middle.
Let's go.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Randall Richards.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying.
Is that gone?
And
No.
he makes a nice catch on the track
dang it,
as
man.
that ends the inning.
Come on.
Now to the plate, here is Zach Ross. He collected a base hit his first time up. He's set, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. A dive and he knocks it down. And they will not be able to get the force at second.
Nice.
So there are 2 on now
Let's
to
go.
start the inning. Digging in next, Randall Grichuk, 2 out in his only at-bat so far.
Randall Richards.
Ball and 2 strikes, here it is. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play.
At least we have a runner at third. 5-3.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Zach Ross, and they could use a spark from him here.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Popped him up.
Nah. Fuck's sakes, man.
Is there for
Come on.
Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Seriously. Oh, this is a
Next
perfect
to hit,
opportunity.
Zach Ross. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ooh.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order.
A home run,
to get back
but
in this game
would
with
be
a couple
nice
quality
right about that.
And he fouls this one.
Yeah, but I was.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at
God
first base.
dang it.
Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that.
Next will be the designated hitter, Johan Mieses. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit down the third base line, scooped up, and that's the 2nd out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Zach Ross. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
So not supposed to be swung at that.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. They'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And it's
nice.
not in time as he's
Let's go.
the throw. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away.
The designated hitter. 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 The designated
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
You're going.
Toward the left side of the infield. He makes the catch, and
come on, man.
Here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The Rochester Red Wings took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Victor Montes claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tanner Rainey hammers down the save, his seventh of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Buffalo Bisons and the Rochester Red Wings. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Seth Romero is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Zach Ross is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder.
Now
he gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Zach Ross. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Oh, look at this.
Oh, no.
Flip on to first to record the out. So here is Zach Ross trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Hey, hit this seed right here. Come on, big guy, get your pitch. Let it fly, pump me up right here.
I remember that.
Come on, Daddy, one time, here we go.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with two. Next up is Zach Ross.
Let's go.
Trying to bring in the tying run from third here.
Come on,
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, come on.
Farley is there.
What the fuck?
He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position.
boy.
Digging in will be Zach Ross as he'll dig into the
I'm
left-handed
0 for
batter's
4.
box.
Decent, but
Come
not
on.
great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
0-1 the count.
Oh, good lord, man. Come on. Drop. Let's go.
For home. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning.
He's dumbass.
Runner at
What
second
the
now.
fuck,
Nobody
man?
out. And now digging in will be Sam Hilliard. Now the 1-2 pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. A one-run game to
go. Finally.
the final finish. Anthony Kay gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Carlos Estevez closes the door for the save, his sixth. Time for baseball of the minor league. So now into the box is Greg Hendricks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the
go.
first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this one, 1 run means so much.
1 second, that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
Fuck. Come on.
In now, Johan Mieses. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average sits at 303 entering play. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad
Catch it.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the
Oh, you bitch. Come on.
He's in with our first tally of the ball game.
What the hell, dude?
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1
Let's
run
go,
here,
guys.
1 hit.
Let's bring in some runs. Thank you.
Now to the plate, George Valera. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch.
Let's go.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to stand in is Jake Knoll. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now here's the first offering. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And Ross throws a breaking ball to freeze him up and catch him looking. And now Anthony Siegler will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, two-way.
0-1 count and the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Bottom of the 3rd now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Kelvin DeCastro. Changeup called strike 1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Stepping up is Huey Staton. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. A ball and no strikes. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Greg Hendricks. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now here is Giselle Antuna. Tripled and later scored first time around. No balls and 1 strike. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase.
Let's go.
He gets there.
Hope that guy
For the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Catch it, catch it, catch it. Damn it.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right.
You
and
bitch.
in there, base hit.
Come on, man.
The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Robertson for 1.
No.
Not in time as he beats the throw.
God damn it.
So stepping in is George Valera, grounded out in his last at-bat. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 0-2 once more. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Stepping in once again is Jake Knoll. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a second.
Anthony Siegler is in for his second plate
fucking
appearance.
serious?
It's 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases.
No runner.
And they've really got something going here.
No,
second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bat.
That was a foul, man.
But a single and a double.
Oh, no, okay.
Got runners on second.
Never mind.
We'll see if they can cash them
For
in.
fuck's sakes, man.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Rikelvin DeCastro. 1-0 the count. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So now to the plate, Huey Staten. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing. And he lays off for a ball.
You bitch. Come on.
Liner toward field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Standing in now, Greg Hendricks, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. McLeod back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And it's a 4-1 game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Marte. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue in this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But they'll get the out at first.
Finally.
And that, rather bizarrely, will end William Key. And there's...
Thanks, man.
Here now is our final line score.
What? Hey. Oh, we lost 6-5. Wait. Alright. Anything to...
discovered something terrifying. The neighbor living across from us had been brutally killed by rioters. I was instantly shocked. I could hardly believe my own. There was another shooting in Ontario. This is our second school shooting in a year, and that's fucking insane, okay? And I'm not going to talk about it the same way I didn't talk about the last one because it's really one of those things that's beyond. In case you missed it on Saturday night, things get very...
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
The game's future stars are Nick Tropiano, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options.
Next, it'll be Zach Ross as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. He's set and the pitch. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves in 500 again. They got to find a way to get on
Let's
a
go.
hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Stepping in next, Hunter Bishop. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. At the plate now is Sam Hilliard. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets it. Now to bat, Zach Ross. He singled in his first AB. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
All right. Home run. Home run. A home run would be nice.
He's set. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1. Hard hit ball to second.
No,
He's got
that's
it.
not what I wanted.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired.
Yeah.
So it's no runs. Nope. So next to bat will be Jed Jerko, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Jerko.
Grounded to third, scooped up, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. Up next, Zach Ross.
Zach Fly would be nice.
Inning and a potential third waiting in the wings, only 90 feet away.
I was late.
McLeod at third with nobody out. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Throw won't get him.
My first double of the season.
That's going to bring up Hunter Bishop. He grounded out last time up. The 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Next, here is Sam Hilliard. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Would be good. Come on.
Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second, make it 5-1. New inning set to get underway. And next, the dangerous power threat, Zach Ross. Fly ball.
Damn it, I was late.
Fairchild moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate is Zach Ross. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost
for 4.
went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Comes set and the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
But nothing's going on.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. McLeod is off of first with 2 away. One and 2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want. Now at the plate, Jed Jerko. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a two-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation. Next to dig in, Zach Ross. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
All right, hang on.
Takes
Right
off
there, right here.
inside and gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
There's been 3. Oh. It said it's 2-1.
Pulled toward right center field. Alford's under it. And the inning is over. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Striding in is David.
Batting it, the second baseman, David Bodie.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To third. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And stepping in, Zach Ross. Flew out last time up.
Zach Ross.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Alford's under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. So next to hit is Ryan Barquette. He bounced out last time up.
Ryan Barquette.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit.
Oh, crap.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Zach Ross. He flew out in his last AB. First delivery to him. The 0-1 delivery. He looked like a caveman.
Oh my goodness. Why the fuck did I swing at that?
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he's... And now in the box, David Bodie. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 3-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Robertson for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get... Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Bo Taylor. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's right there. And there's 1 away. And now here is Dwight Smith Jr. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down.
Oh.
And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Ready now is Zach Ross. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt.
Let's
These teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Below the
my
zone,
goodness.
swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
They really bunch him up on
my
that one as he swings
God.
and misses for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game.
I
The
keep
Red Sox
swinging
came
at
through
pitches
late,
outside of the
taking
swing
lead
zone.
to secure the victory. Bert Smith earns his third win of the year in relief. Daniel Norris records the save, his 7th of the campaign. Minor League Baseball on the show for. So now here is Zach Ross looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Ground ball to second. This could be
No.
two. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Lorenzo Quintana.
The catcher.
Runs up and gets this one down.
Quintana.
And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Into the box, Zach Ross. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Alford's under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Next, it'll be Zach Ross. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit. Now it'll be Zach Ross
game is so fast.
into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent.
High and deep to right.
Oh,
Looking
is it
up
gone?
as Eaton.
It's gone. Finally, I'm finally back on track now.
They have taken the lead.
I'm finally back on track. I get
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning. Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Buffalo Bisons came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Anthony Kay earns his third win of the year in relief. Carlos Estevez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. Partners Dan.
Oh, finally. Oh, I'm batting third. Sweet. How about that?
Time for baseball of the George Kirby, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job.
Striding forward now is the DH, Zach Ross. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Yeah.
bottom of the third now, and standing in is the DH, Zach Ross.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
This is on the ground over to first. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now at the plate here is Zach Ross. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And it's fouled away.
See it driving, see it driving.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called
Yo,
strike.
you did
Gianni,
not.
base runner at first with one out.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Hey, square one up. One time.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Next to hit is Zach Ross. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on the way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And it's gone. As they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
No.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of the bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Buffalo Bisons jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. George Kirby notches his 3rd win of the year. William Key hammers down the 5-out save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com. Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Worcester Red Sox and the Buffalo Bisons.
And now,
it's baseball, it's the show,
Buffalo
and it comes your way
Bisons.
next. Zach Ross will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And now, Alan Hickey. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Hickey.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alan Hickey is retired to lead off the ball game. Stuart Fairchild comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Ryan Marquette. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs.
Turn 2 here.
Ready with the 0-2. And Ross throws a breaking ball to freeze him up and catch him looking. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Throw to Robertson for the force out, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit. Now to the plate, here is number 6, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. So far this season, number 6 begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up
there.
Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Fuck's sakes.
A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. At the plate now, Austin Dean. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Not close. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Groshans takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Next up, David Bodie. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground, softly towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now into the box, Garrett Hoffman, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. 1-0 the count. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Really?
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Alan Hickey is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Nice.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking
come on.
0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So the next to bat will be Stuart Fairchild. He singled first time up. In there for strike 1.
Hey, boys, let's try to get something on the board next inning.
If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2.
Nice. Off of the corner.
And the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Ryan Varquette. And he'll start the inning
You
with
did not call that a ball, man. Seriously?
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Talk about playing favoritism. My goodness.
Waves and misses for strike
nice.
number 2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Groshans.
Nice. Let's go.
Puts it away. 1 gone. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
There we go.
Jet Jerko will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Digging in next, number 6 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Popped up, Astudillo over to his right. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Adam Eaton. 0-1 the count.
Adam Eaton.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters.
Nice.
Being aggressive.
That's what I wanted.
And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Austin Dean comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This one's flared toward left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Come on, man.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks.
It's like
better.
David Bodie is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Fouled off. Dean stands at first with 1 out. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the
ball
zone?
game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. David Bodie becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Garrett Hoffman will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Can't sit back long enough.
Yet you called that before and you couldn't give it to me this time around?
From the stretch.
What is your strike zone? You not the flipper.
Catch the zone. 2-2 the count.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And another foul ball.
All right. Let's see if I can get him.
One more time. Doesn't get
no.
The count full now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Reined in.
Nice.
Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired.
Thank you, boys. Let's go.
And set to go is the third baseman, Alan Hickey. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. And there's out number 1. So here is Stuart Fairchild. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. No balls and a strike to count.
Oh, okay, that was way upstairs.
It's even at 1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there.
Where is your strike zone, bud?
That's a nice AB.
Swung on.
Come on.
1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Hey, Theo. What's up?
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball. Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
That's the defense, guys.
Now, I suppose. Well, after being laid on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat.
This umpire strike zone is really weird.
Base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. Lartigue shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the designated hitter, number 6. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A ball and no strikes.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And this will
Like
find the ball
done.
deep in the corner.
God damn it.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Hey, come on now.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Adam Eaton is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Second and third, 2 away. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he struck him out.
Let's go.
Punch out of the ballgame.
Let's go. Challenge completed.
Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this.
Let's go.
Is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Worcester rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Bert Smith wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Zach Ross pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Worcester Red Sox and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Buffalo Bison.
David Parkinson, a left-hander from Virginia, will be your starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
The designated hitter, Zach Ross.
Now the first pitch. Zach Ross is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that.
No, it's shifting foul.
Win one, lose one. This team has to get today.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command.
Come on.
He's dealing with 2 guys on him. That last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out.
The first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Definitely not what I had in mind.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Zach Ross. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the. Next to hit, Zach Ross. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he had.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. 8th to
What's up?
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
Been working on this level for almost 2 months. Damn. Almost hits. I don't have enough coins to buy extra time.
Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA. So now here is Zach Ross looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And now the first pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Zach Ross. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Three runs already home here. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2.
Find something you like up there.
Misses. Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
You got to put down 3-2.
Rendell Grichuk waits on deck. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Robertson on second. McLeod at first with no outs. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Digging in will be Rendell Grichuk, struck out in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
A bullet to first base. Next up is Hunter Bishop. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Hunter.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get the pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So 2 on with 2 away, and now digging in will be Sam Hilliard.
Sam Hilliard.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Thomas is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Bisons lead it 4-0. Now to the plate, Zach Ross. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Beatty is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he's...
Why did I even swing it?
Next to stand in is Brett Beatty. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Stepping up is Zach Ross as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
This guy loves hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching. Hitting
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out.
Are you serious?
So now into the box is Michael Paez.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
And that's one of those plays that stay with.
Really? You seriously gonna give me a flipping
So stepping in
arrow
is Zach
bowl?
Ross, grounded out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Called strike 0-2. Wells on third. Robertson over at second. McLeod is over at first with 1 away. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And
there you go.
Into center field, base hit. 1 run scores. Now a long throw to third. Throw into third will not be in time, and it's a 2-run double.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired.
Damn it.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Dylan Thomas. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Stepping in once again is Michael Paez.
The batter,
An error allowed him to
7.
reach base in his last
Designated
appearance.
hitter.
Swing and a liner.
Really?
Try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Buffalo led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Stephen Pettit takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Buffalo Bisons and the Syracuse Mets. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matthew Allen is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting.
They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat race changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Come on, big guy. Hey, good luck here, attaboy.
McLeod, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Ready now is Bryant Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
Hit to third.
Martin.
Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Zach Ross, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. Thomas will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Next, it'll be Cedric Addison. He bounced out last time up.
Cedric Addison.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. At the plate now is Zach Ross. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And it's quickly 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 6th inning opens with a fly out, 1 away. So now to the plate, Zach Ross flew out last time up. First pitch coming, here it is.
God damn it.
Esparza is there. 2 gone. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Syracuse came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Sean Reed Foley gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Bison, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Buffalo Bisons and the Syracuse Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. J.T. Ginn, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 3.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
One pitch, one swing in the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got around the bases.
The 1-2. Runner's on his way to third. Soft to the right side. Should get the runner to third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Nice.
But one's all. To the plate now is the designated
Sometimes you have to risk it.
Ross. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Come on, big guy. You got this.
Sent on the ground out to second.
All right, hold up. Come on.
There are 2 away.
Shut up, coach. Holy moly, can you be any louder?
All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Zach Ross. Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0.
Yeah.
Hartman,
That's what the cemetery can probably steal you.
Fastball, a curve, a cutter, and a changeup. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone.
He's in the hot
So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Wow, he may be a rookie, but he shows some veteran power right there. Just
some veteran power.
Blasting that thing out of here.
Even Gretschik is fucking up.
We're going to see more and more of it. I think this bomb is a sign of great things to come.
Look at the difference between Wiley's Slater and
Zach Ross will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. The pitch. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
It's a triple
this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Now that.
Randall Gritchick at the plate now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Come on, get there.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no error. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Bisons took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. The game's future stars are on display. Zach Ross will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
Bryant Martin is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Jesus Christ. Auto definitely has changed.
Now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in next, Edgardo Fermin. First pitch of the AB on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Plays it 1 now, easy out. Up, straight
and
out.
that one yanked just foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So next to bat will be Boyd Bentley. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to uppercut that thing, but missed it. 2-1.
You can tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Count even at 2-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Second inning set to go.
Let's go, boys. Thank you.
Baseman, Cedric Addison. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it.
Jake Lamb is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1-1 the count to Jake Lamb. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Looped out toward third. And that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head.
Into the box now, Michael Paez. And that's through for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base, and they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Striding in is Khalil Lee. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes 1. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Khalil Lee goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Wow. Nice, man.
Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Bryant Martin.
Bryant Martin.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And he falls behind 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Now to bat, Edgardo Fermin.
Now batting, second baseman, Edgardo Fermin.
First pitch on the way. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Liner towards second.
Nice.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Up next, Boyd Dudley struck out in his last trip to the plate. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Cedric Addison as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Hilliard comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. No one on with 1 down, and in to hit next will be Jake Lamb. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. First pitch on the way, and it's fouled away.
Wow, that was 1942.
He's
God
ready.
damn.
Here's the 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2 pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
As the REO Speedwagon.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Dylan Thomas. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And another foul ball. And Ross throws a breaking ball to freeze him up and catch him looking. Next, here is Khalil Lee. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
They're about the same price as the other one.
He flew out in
like
his
the
last
other place.
First offering. A 1 pitch on its way.
Yeah? I don't mind. Yep.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-2 pitch. Newton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ground ball right side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Next to dig in, Edgardo Fermin trying here to plate the tying run from second. No balls and a strike to count. Bouncer to the left side. Throw pulls him off the base, and
you don't ask. You said it just slapped the tag.
Nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Boyd Dudley is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Swing and a line drive. That gets down,
you
and the
bitch.
inning will continue. And not in time as the run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball
fucking
game.
defense.
Boy, that'll cure being down by a run. Big 2 RBI base hit right there, D-Road, to give his team the lead.
Yeah, he flipped the script on that one, Dan. They were losing by 1.
Innings should have been done, but the fucking third baseman, instead of slapping the tag on the runner going to fucking third, they decided to throw it to first and decided and hold the first baseman off the bat. The base which basically led two runs to fucking score.
With that fastball up and in on the hands, hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
From the stretch, Michael Paez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression of the swing.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hit on the ground for Robertson at second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate is Dylan Thomas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hilliard is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Anthony Kay is on to pitch from the bullpen now. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Bisons used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Zach Ross wins his 3rd of the season. Carlos Estevez wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
Right?
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend. It's baseball on the show. So now here is Zach Ross looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Change up that time.
Goodbye.
Driven out to deep left center field. This ball has a chance, and it is over.
Gone.
A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Is the one with your engulf corners where we do crystals? Right across from each other?
Yep. What the fuck?
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the 1st.
Yeah, just don't even move to the left.
And stepping in,
Zach
Ross. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
From the stretch.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning.
Yeah, they are.
So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Zach Ross will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ballgame. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A swing and a miss from the ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
You hear that phrase?
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Buffalo Bisons hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. David Parkinson with his 4th win this season. Time for baseball of the Mike. Digging in, the switch hitter, Zach Ross. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Chopper foul.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. For me, gets there for the catch, and that ends. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Cedric Addison.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And there's the first out. So next to hit is Khalil Lee, grounded out in his last at-bat. Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. Grounded to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the...
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Edgardo Fermin delivered an RBI single last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if any...
Well, the play's been made, and with it... And now here is Zach Ross. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here's a fly ball well hit. Racing back the left fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch. And now in the box, Zach Ross flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he fouls this one off.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Here's a look over at first. A dive, but he's back. McLeod aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up.
Oh, God dang it.
Trying to get there. He's there and records the first out.
Yes.
Into the box, Zach Ross. He flew out in his last AB.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
A home run would be nice.
Throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone!
Yes!
Slam!
Let's go!
So he will touch
them all on the grand slam.
Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it is now 7-3.
Let's go.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish.
1969.
Going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
And I think that is a little bit out of the zone too.
Next it'll be Zach Ross. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. 8-3 is today's final. The Bisons jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Anthony Kay wins his 4th game. Rosa Dan.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Wow.
Sovereign state which has a land area greater than that of any other country in the world except the Soviet Union. That's why it's illegal. Oh.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan. Now at the plate, here is Zach Ross. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Wow.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Down the third baseline. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. And now, Zach Ross. He bounced out last time up.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit.
Oh, that's gone.
Drive, and everybody's just going to sit
back and watch this fly.
A no-doubt home run.
I didn't even see where that ball landed.
Solo shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Next to hit is Zach Ross, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go up.
first delivery to him. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
He pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would
Ball
not
four.
be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. And now time is called here as the pitching coach is going to take a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now to the plate, here is Rendell Gritcher trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Rendell.
Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now it'll be Zach Ross.
Now batting, third baseman, Zach Ross.
And now the first pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying.
Is he gone?
He gets there to put it away,
No.
but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners in.
Oh!
Now into the box, Zach
Number
Ross.
16.
A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Give me something I can hit, buddy.
Now a drive to right field.
That's gone.
This could do it.
Walk off.
Game over.
Done.
Walk-off home run.
Right?
So a 3-run shot to right center field, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Considering Levi had a 3-0 lead.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Oh. Let's go.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Buffalo used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Anthony Kay earns the victory.
Fun?
Before you start your next game,
Yeah, this is gonna be.
Oh,
this was the last one.
Plan on watching the hockey game?
What?
Plan on watching the hockey game?
What the Leafs?